back to the Goons, pal. Welcome back to the Goons, pal. Welcome back to the Goons. Goons. Welcome back to the.
Shoot yourself, put your hands up.
Welcome back to the Can no longer breathe. Can no longer breathe.
I like that one. I like that one, McNasty. That one was real good.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was
I
hype.
was a big fan of that one. Yeah, I was feeling it.
While I was doing it, I felt very confident.
Yeah, that was good.
That's good, man.
You looked great doing it.
You've been practicing. Yeah.
That poor man.
If anyone's curious on why I'm talking to myself, why there's a skinnier version of me in the call.
That could be you, McNasty. If you stopped eating those damn cakes, that could be you.
I'm actually on a diet right now.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Are you? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
big.
look,
I'm down to only
half
half
cakes?
a cake a day. Yeah.
Huge.
Is that your weakness? Because that's mine too.
I mean, it's more or less just like a joke, like
Okay.
lore.
Okay. Oh.
My weakness is pizza.
And also a problem.
I'm a fucking pizza
My
head.
weakness is oatmeal and Code Red Mountain Dew.
Yeah, ignore the geriatric fuck we
Yeah.
have on today.
Grandpa wandered in.
Pay no mind.
Who did your makeup? Did you do that yourself?
No, my girlfriend did it.
So you
It's
sat her
actually,
down
like,
and said,
halfway pretty decent.
I need you to do my makeup for me. I'm going on the podcast.
I was shitting around the nursing home, and I said, darn nugget, I don't have no costume for the podcast today. And I was like, what do
I was
have
playing
around here?
1715 on my drum set behind me today.
Do
Yeah.
there's a lot of fun wardrobes to unpack today. Can you do me
Yeah.
a solid and fold like the eyeballs of the baby like this? Like fold it over so he's
Oh, like
got
put
no
the
nose. Yeah!
Oh my god.
Oh, it says methinks I have shat myself.
That kind
It's a
of
baby.
looked like Hasbula for a second.
Yeah, there you go. Now
It's
it
like
looks
Hasbulla if he
Hasbulla.
was like analog horror.
All right,
yeah, it's
Big Eric,
crazy.
would you like to introduce our guy today?
Yeah.
I feel like we just acknowledged him but didn't say.
Hello,
It's okay.
Other McNasty.
Hey man,
Yeah,
what's
this
up?
is,
I'm happy to have him here. This is
Stop. Give me blush.
Don't worry, there's no way I could wear this all day. I don't see how you do it.
Yeah. Are you gonna take it off?
No, I'm gonna take it off.
Okay.
McNasty does wear that all day.
Well, I watched y'all stuff and I said, golly, I wore it for like 10 minutes and started sweating.
Really?
Yeah, he
Oh yeah.
leaves his house, walks around town like that.
His mom doesn't even know what he looks like.
I have a portable AC in my room just because it gets so fucking hot.
I think I just need to turn my AC on.
Yeah, it's
Which
probably a good
McNasty
idea.
just face revealed though?
Me,
Which
that-
McNasty?
Yeah.
Me, the actual McNasty.
It could have been the other one. It could have been Big Eric. You guys will never know because they both had the
Yeah,
whole
I'm
gap.
actually
Hey,
in
don't pay
his
attention
room.
to
He's in
LED.
my room.
Yeah, there you go. He's swapped
We
rooms.
switched rooms.
Honestly, it kind of
That'd be
looks
such a
believable
mindfuck.
because you both kind of have lights positioned like
Yeah, we do. We
the
got blue.
same spot.
You guys absolutely planned this today. What the fuck?
I really didn't.
That's actually a pretty
cute of
dope
you
room.
guys.
Thank
Your
you.
room is a lot better than mine.
I just have a lot of
Yeah.
Furbies in it.
Is that what
Oh,
those
is that what that is?
Yeah, Furbies.
I thought it was like G Fuel at first
Why
because like that's the
Furbies?
thing.
What's the
but-
lore?
Oh, weird, man. I don't know. Whenever I remember when I was a
Fuck
kid.
with Furbies.
When I was a kid, I had one, and I was like, man, I don't know why I like it. It's cute as heck, man. And I now that I have money, I said, why not spend it all on Furbies?
Dude, having adult money
Dude, that's a good
Yeah.
first
investment.
time
Yeah.
ever is like the greatest
Yeah.
thing.
Well, like,
Having adult money with a child's mindset, like
Yeah.
you don't really grow up
Oh, yeah.
that much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's how
ironically,
you end up with a giant penis in the back.
Yeah,
of your
mini
office.
lads.
What?
I thought you were going that route.
What, you think I have Craig in my office? What do you mean?
well,
Oh, you were talking about the penis. Oh, I didn't realize
I'm
you were
saying I
leaning
have
over.
a $1,000 dildo in my office. I don't know what you're going with. All right, carry on with the Furbies.
Yeah.
All right, we need to-
That's all we do.
I was staring at your Kermit poster the whole time and didn't notice the
Oh, okay.
dong.
Didn't notice. It's, you know what? It's because the hat's on it. It just
The hat,
appears
yeah.
in a hat
Oh,
rack.
oh.
Yeah, at least
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
always
I hope
the
it looks
Smitty
like.
hat too. It's the only hat that's ever on there.
Well, that's the only. I have that or like a golf hat. I'm not gonna put like a
you're not-
Titleist hat on a
Visor.
penis.
Put a visor on it.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
No,
tiara.
I'm not much of a hat guy unless it's a winter. I wear like beanies in the winter or toques as Canadians.
You should
call
buy
them,
one of
but-
those big like hoop earrings that girls wear and like pierce it.
Glue some ears to it.
Isn't that what is that piercing called? Is that a Prince Charles?
Prince
Albert?
Prince Albert. That's
No.
Prince Charles. That's a weird guy. Prince Albert.
Nope.
Yeah, where you put the.
Is it?
No. Yeah, you put the piercing
the one
in your
in
little
the
cock.
hole.
Yeah, you put it like
And out
through
the
your
bottom?
urethra. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Well,
like
I
a
thought
septum
Prince
for your
Albert was
penis.
a type of tobacco. That's what I always
It
refer.
can be more than one thing. There's guys named Albert. They're not,
Not
a little
possible.
cock piercing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Have y'all seen
There's
that?
two McNasty's here.
Have y'all seen that drawing
yeah.
where they turned a penis into a cat? Like it was.
Yeah,
like,
I've seen
Oh
that.
wait, yeah, I think so. It was like it was on a whiteboard. And it was
Yeah.
the cat. The teacher erased it, but they sharpied the penis, and the rest was yeah. That's they do a little trolling.
Yeah, I did that one time, but with like it was like a flower, and then it turned into a swastika.
oh.
Oh,
nice. That's
thank you for sharing that. That's wholesome. I don't. Where do we bounce off that? What do we do?
1942. What happened in 1942?
Some badass
Minions were in
shit.
the ice cave.
Hey, you wanted to bounce off of it.
The Minions were in the ice cave. They could have helped Hitler, but they didn't.
Talk about
They
the
chose
yellow
not to.
minions.
they were based.
Yeah, the little yellow fuckers. They got
Is that
like,
official lore?
These guys. Yeah.
The
these little
Minions
guys.
killed
You know,
Hitler,
I watched the
himself.
Minions movie for the first time on an airplane, and I could tell how they wanted to find a way to tiptoe around World War II, so they didn't have to say Minions like killed millions of people. So they were just like, nah, they were in an ice cave. Don't worry about what happened in 1942. The Minions were busy.
Did you watch the movie and immediately go buy Minion toys? Or have you always
No,
had that?
there's.
He's already owned 1,000 before the
I've
movie.
talked about the lore on the podcast before, but like it's a meme. It's a meme that got out of control and turned into a sexual fantasy, and now I can't get hard without thinking about Minions.
It's like your
Yeah, how do you
Furbies.
think I feel about Little Caesars pizzas now?
Yeah, exactly.
We can
Started
relate.
started as a little meme, and now it's just like I cannot get off to anything but.
Yeah, I used to
Little
hate the
Caesars
pizzas. Now I just rub it all over my body in the
You
shower.
two should both see a doctor.
No, it's all right. I'll die early enough, or it won't be too much of a problem. Not a big deal.
Every man's dream.
I won't make it to Soup's age down there.
My
I'm
mom,
about to make a soup comment.
How old are you, Soup?
Yo, what's the lore?
8.
Benjamin Button looking
Button.
at ass.
Who do I look more like? Bob Ross, Mark Twain, or Albert Einstein?
I look like if
face
Mark
you-
Twain and Albert Einstein had a kid.
The face you were making before, like the
100
weird
years
little
ago.
awkward smile, it reminds me of that old dude that's like a meme where he's like, I forget
Guess I'll-
what his name is.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? These
He's like holding the
smiling,
cup of coffee.
yeah.
thumbs up, yeah. You look
Or
like
the
that
thumbs
old
up,
guy. Yeah, that guy. Except he's got like the weird awkward smile.
Like
It
the,
looks like
the
there's a
smile,
gun to
but
his
the
head.
no eye emotion. Straight
Yeah.
eyes.
Guess
Yeah.
I'll die. Like a.
Yeah,
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yeah, similar vibe.
Your hair looks like if I rub my hand through it, I end up with a bunch of cuts. It looks so
Just a
like.
bunch of
Does look-
Brillo pads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's
it
got
looks
a
Like
a
you could get
Brillo
some
pad.
rust off of my grill very easily.
Here's like
You honestly
insulation.
could use this. You could use this to clean something very easily. It's
like
very hard.
Like my cat's poop off the ground.
You
Yeah.
could maybe do that. I might just smear it around a bunch and then you have a little shitty
Then you could
floor
eat the
head.
wig.
Eat the-
What do they make wigs out of?
Dead
Hair
babies,
sometimes.
Raccoons, lobster.
horse
There was an
posts.
armadillo in my yard the other day.
There's an armadillo.
Yeah. In my
Those
Those are
yard.
live
digging
in-
little holes in your
Those live in
backyard.
Carolina.
Armadillos
I
keep
mean, he could have been
digging.
visiting.
He could have been visiting. Okay, what would have brought him there? You think?
Nice.
You
He was
know,
digging in my yard, and I was getting angry
You
because he
know-
was getting close to my little light fixture that I have, and I thought he was going to electrocute himself and die. So I ran-
Oh, sorry.
So you beat him to death with a sledgehammer?
Well, I picked up a walnut. I picked up a big walnut and threw it at him, but I missed, and he was unfazed. And so I
Okay.
ran out there.
You get kicked
and,
out of phase?
Yeah. He started doing this at me. He started doing this at me, and I was.
Was it a gang sign?
Gang sign?
That's a
Blood,
phase
blood,
sign.
blood.
That's a phase up.
Blood, you throw like a bitch, blood. What the
Phase
fuck?
up.
It's phase up, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
what?
live
I
your
don't know.
phase
How do you?
more.
Yeah, I don't know. How to,
Yeah, I don't
Right,
care
isn't
about
that
phase.
I don't know.
I live under a
So,
rock.
Down there and I started beating my chest at him, and like, then he ran
He's in
away.
full ape mode.
Yeah, he ran away.
What if he would have challenged that? What
I
if he
thought
would
he
have
was going to
Yeah.
at first, because at first he kind of just like.
Yeah, armadillos
me.
can be kind of territorial if you like really fuck with them.
Well, luckily
like,
you have
stand
a
up on their
Ford
hind
Raptor,
legs.
so you could just eliminate the armadillo.
Yeah.
with the
Plus,
Ford
you're a
Raptor.
human. You're a human, and you're
They
far
have
smarter
really
than an
hairy
armadillo.
legs. Funny enough, their little
Really?
legs are
Me
like.
too.
I mean, they are some hairy. They look like a.
I was about to say
You
that.
offered him a razor.
I kept accidentally cutting you off. I just wanted to tell y'all the armadillos have like little hairs on them. It's really gross.
Really?
Look kind of like a ball sack.
I don't know what to do with that.
I don't know, just
It looks
weird facts.
exactly like a
I don't-
old, wrinkly
Exactly,
tan
yeah.
ball sack. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an armadillo.
Not
They kind of remind me
IRL.
of like roly poly olies. They have like that same kind of like weird shell.
Do roly
Not
polies
really.
exist anymore? I used to see
Yeah.
them as a kid, but
We
I
just don't-
haven't
We don't
I
lay in the
seen
yard
one
and dig like we used to.
Yeah,
Well,
dude,
speak
you
for
must have
yourself.
been outside, big man.
today.
You went digging in your backyard today for roly
Front
poly
yard.
stuff?
Yeah.
Front yard. Okay.
Actually,
They
just,
don't exist, I swear to God.
actually, just don't go outside anymore.Ve become allergic to the sun.
No need for outside. Outside
I feel
has
you on
nothing to
that one,
offer.
dog.
Why do you think I wear
Outside has
black
never
so
done
much?
anything.
I'm a vampire. The lights behind me are kind of burning me, honestly, through this hoodie.
Take your stuff off, just start glistening like Edward Cullen.
You wouldn't be
That's
able to
not
see the
gonna
screen. It'll just be like a
He's so
flashbang.
Yeah, that would actually. It would literally look like, you know, when they like just take a screen cap of like the nuke right as it goes off, and it's just this
Yeah.
big white ball. I imagine that's what McNasty without 13 layers of black clothing looks like.
Yeah. If I get naked outside at night at any time, I'll just light up the whole sky. People will be confused.
That's a full moon right there. Tell you what.
You know how there are places in the world where it never turns night, just stays light all the time?
Yeah,
That's you.
That's just because that town has a big fat white guy that never goes outside.
Every town's got one McNasty.
Yeah. And this podcast has two McNasty's.
Yeah.
It does.
Don't worry. Where
You know-
where are you located at?
California.
Okay, well, I'm in Louisiana, so like you're covering the West Coast. I'm covering
Yeah.
but you know, yeah. There's probably another McNasty on the East
Bayou.
Coast and the North side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are taking over. Now, I don't think there's any of you in Canada. I don't think we have a McNasty up here yet.
Yeah, everybody in Canada is too proper and prim.
You ever heard of
Oh,
Justin
yeah?
Bieber?
Yeah, that is a guy that
ever
we
heard of
have. We do also have a Drake here.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's actually quite a lot of famous people who came out of Canada.
I mean, why wouldn't there be? There's
Well, they're all retarded, so I don't know how that's possible.
It really confuses me because Canada fucking sucks.
How did we let that happen?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that. So I'm sorry. or you're
Justin
welcome,
Bieber
I
made
don't-
sense, but I was shocked when I found out Drake was from Canada. I was like, what the fuck? Black
Why?
guy in Canada?
Oh, there it is.
It's like one of the most diverse countries in the world. Why wouldn't we have a black guy?
Yeah, okay. Moose, hockey, syrup.
Moose honky syrup.
Yeah, moose, hockey, syrup.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a craft beer flavor.
It does.
Yeah.
The new IPA, Moose honky syrup.
McNasty, too, I have a question. How do you
Yes.
pronounce your first name?
Yeah.
All right,
What are
that's
you-
wrapped up.
I'm gonna go Lee.
What do you think it is? You think it's
Lay.
Oh really? It's Lay.
Lee
Like
Ivy?
L-A-Y.
Is it Lay?
Yeah. It's like
I
mean-
the way my mom used to always have to tell people it's like slay without the S. Like
Oh, yeah.
Cooler if it was Slay.
I had an
Would've been
inkling it
cooler.
might have been Lee.
it would have been
was thinking
cooler if they
Lee.
named me something else that wasn't
Yeah, like
confusing.
Dave.
Like Tucker.
Kyle.
Dave McNasty. I wish my name was Dave.
I don't know if
like
that has
Eric.
much of a ring to it. Yeah, Eric is kind of mid to Eric.
You know why my parents named me Eric?
Why?
What's that?
They were
Because
drunk.
my dad said that every Eric he ever met in his entire life was successful.
Hey,
And for a while,
keeping the
that,
tradition going, baby.
for a while,
And then you popped out.
yeah, for a while he was like, "Oh man, I should have named him Eric." And then YouTube hit. And
Yeah,
I was
then
like,
he
oh.
names you Eric, and you're fucking beating off into people's cars, rubbing it in the floor.
Wiping your ass.
That was
On a
before the
school.
podcast.
Wiping your ass on buildings
We
and
need to
shit.
circle back to that. So people
Wait,
get the
I
context
think
of
I
it.
missed that. You did what on a carpet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I was working, and a lot of people know this too, because I've talked about how I used to be like an
A
assistant
lot of people know.
maintenance guy. No, I was talking about the
About
maintenance
your
thing.
A lot
job.
of people know that, so we went to court. It was a whole thing.
You remember the story I told where I used to like paint over cockroaches?
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. So like
Yeah.
people know that I used to be like an assistant maintenance dude. So, anyways, assistant maintenance guy for my dad, and the people we used to work for had 3 separate apartment complexes. So like sometimes I would go to a different one, and like my dad couldn't stay there with me and work. I would have to work alone. And you know, I was 17. You know, when you're 17, you're a dude. It's just fucking boner heaven. You just always just boom. You know. So I would sit.
Not in other people's apartments that I don't know.
Sit in
but
this
okay,
other.
I get
well,
it.
it wasn't. I mean, it was an apartment that wasn't really owned by anyone. Like nobody lived there, because it was
Well,
like
that makes it any better.
we would
Like,
do.
would you go to a car dealership and just start jacking off in the cars because nobody owns them yet? Like, I don't know if that's.
Maybe.
That's not a bad idea.
No?
Yeah,
All right,
true.
well, maybe I'm
We
wrong.
test drive this thing.
That new car smell for the next person.
Yeah, so I would
Carry on.
in those apartments I would flip the paint bucket over and sit on the end of it and just pull out my iPhone 3GS with the 3 porn videos I had
It's
saved
a good
on
thing you
it.
flipped it over so you didn't
240p.
give yourself hemorrhoids.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit on an open paint bucket. That would feel terrible.
Oh, that's where you draw the line.
Did you paint over your own jizz?
Yeah, that would.
No, I would blow it into the carpet and smear it in with my shoes.
Oh my god! So you're just walking around with like a cum shoe all day?
Oh man, I
mean,
bet you went,
yeah.
I bet you went
You
crazy
just have
when
like a
y'all
little bust shoe?
when y'all were painting houses white. Did you go crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one will know.
Blow in the fucking paint bucket.
Oh.
Yeah, we had one of those paint guns too. The ones that like went in there so you could spray. Yeah. So I was just spraying cum all over people's
It
walls.
reminds me of the meme where the dude's dipping the fucking Dorito in the blue paint, and he's like, "This is how they make Cool Ranch Doritos."
Oh yeah.
Somebody ate a
That's what was my
Dorito
nut.
covered in blue paint.
No, it was just a picture of a guy dipping.
Oh, okay, all right.
Making
Yeah, like a
Cool
dumb
Ranch
meme.
Doritos.
Somebody probably ate it.
Have you seen the ones on TikTok of the sprinkles in the paint and they like scoop up the sides and it looks really delicious? You wanna
Oh
eat it?
yeah. Except for when they use a square one. I hate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those like satisfying ASMR type things.
Paint with sprinkles in it?
Yeah, so like the inside of the bucket, the paint
I know
will
what
be
you're
almost all
talking
the way gone, and they'll scrape the inside of the paint with like a tool.
Okay.
But then they'll put sprinkles on it just because like it's one of those dumb things like an ASMR type thing. Like where when you look at it, it's really satisfying.
All right, fair enough.
You know,
I hate
like
ASMR.
nobody realistically is cutting up little pieces of soap and then slicing it. You know,
Yeah.
it's just one of those things
Yeah.
that's just an
they just
ASMR
be
watch.
doing it for, yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, nobody's eating the sprinkle paint except for maybe special ed class.
You don't know that.
I'll try anything once.
True.
Anything once.
Ask me anything.
I'll eat sprinkled paint.
Yeah, well, when you paint with a spray gun, sometimes it gets a little bit in your mouth, and it's kind of rough.
In and around.
It sounds like you got a lot in your mouth over the
Yeah, I
years.
just directly right in my mouth.
This paint looks so delicious, though.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, why did they do
I've
that?
actually got a side of my wall over here where you can just see bite marks. Like I've been shooting on the walls.
People come over and they're like, "Do you have a dog?" And you're just like,
Just look at them like, no.
"The bottom of your fucking kitchen chairs are all chewed up."
Foaming at the mouth.
Got glue all in your teeth and shit.
Your dog must be teething.
My breath always smells like plastic.
Oh fuck!
That is a
It's crazy that
wall
we
paint
used to
funny
paint
moment.
homes with lead paint.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
So-
actually
and we-
insane how much stuff had lead paint.
There's all this sweet snack temptation on the walls, just waiting.
Do you know how
to
many
be-
like toys I had in my childhood that my mom would buy me from the dollar store that absolutely had lead paint? I had a hockey stick with
really.
lead paint on it, and they said we had to return it, and I just never did because the one they were going to give us was slightly worse. So I just stuck with my lead paint hockey stick. It probably
God.
poisoned me.
Yeah, you
I
walk
probably
in the
lost
garage,
5
just,
years
like,
of my life.
glowing like a plutonium rod, and your mom's passed out next to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, back in the day, like not even really back in the day, like in the like 50s and 60s, people thought cigarettes were like perfectly healthy.
They are.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they are.
I mean,
They aren't.
gasoline used to have fucking lead in it. And that,
Yeah,
like,
lead
it was
was a pretty normal
responsible for
product back then.
basically
Gasoline
responsible
smelled
for
good.
like killing probably millions of people now.
People are
Like
too
not
soft
directly,
nowadays.
but
we need to bring it back. We need to bring back shrapnel and lead.
And asbestos.
Yeah.
I remember in
Toasters in a bathtub.
I remember in second
Furbies.
grade, my cousin kept eating lead out of a pencil. He said he was trying to kill himself. Everybody told him to stop eating the pencil.
If
lead.
he
just
kept
wouldn't stop
going,
doing it.
Just
He'd
graphite,
either-
dude.
he would either die or get superpowers. So he's
Pencil
he's on
Man.
something.
Become pencil.
Pencil Man,
He can just make lines of lead.
like Doodle
He just
Block from
has perfect
SpongeBob.
handwriting. That's his only power.
He can write in cursive in second grade.
He can make a signature that you can actually read.
I've never seen a number 1 pencil.
Why is it always number 2? What's so great about those?
You gotta eat more lead.
There's
It was
like a logical
sequel
reason
to
for
pencil.
that.
It was a sequel to Pencil Number 1.
Yeah,
They just thought they could make
Damn.
it better.
It's the
better-
prototype.
Been good.
it had better actors in it, so that's why
Better
people like the number
actors.
2 better. You know, they say a lot of the reason for a lot of serial killers back then was because of lead paint.
Really?
They said it would affect some people so bad they would just fucking like detach from reality and just.
Just
I
start
mean, it
cutting the
does-
heads off
Butt
of
cheeks.
rabbits and shit.
It does
Yeah.
fuck with a lot of like mental processing, but I don't know if it makes you like deep fry a person and eat their brain or something.
Well, I mean, a lot of those.
Jeffrey Dahmer's actions can be traced back to the number 2 pencil he used.
There you go. Documentary over Netflix. Sorry to
One
spoil
fucking
the ending.
pencil.
That's actually my cousin's name.
Did you guys watch that
A1
show? I
pencil.
still
I
haven't
did.
seen it yet. Really?
Yes, it's-
I'm halfway through watching it with my girlfriend, and it's bizarre.
It's really weird.
Yeah, I have yet to watch it. I mean, I know what
It's
it's about.
insane to think about the fact that like a human being can actually just sit down and like rationalize cooking a human and just eating certain parts and then being like, I'm gonna save the head for later. I'll keep that in the freezer, like
Well-
Yeah.
like old people do with, like a turkey that's
Well-
been left over from Thanksgiving. Like they'll freeze a rest. It's so wild.
Well, it just has like a vat of acid with like torsos in it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he
It's-
did do that.
I was
That's
watching
pretty
like a horror movie, but then I sat there and I said, "Oh, this shit really happened. Like this
cool. Yeah,
was
this
real."
is like an actual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna
also,
be
like,
so-
who else is doing that? Like, is there somebody getting away with something like that now?
Oh, for sure.
Years.
I mean, probably.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to now, though. just like-
I mean, depends where. Maybe in like the U.S. and stuff, but like extremely overpopulated areas with like underfunded, like
yeah.
like the FBI equivalent and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure it can happen pretty easily. Like, I'm sure if you went to India or
Oh,
China and like one of the
yeah.
extremely like low income, high population areas, you could easily be a serial killer there.
Probably, but I mean, every serial killer we ever talk about is not from anywhere else other than U.S. except for like Jack the Ripper.
I love how we're talking about this, and McNasty too just puts fake teeth into his mouth.
I didn't even notice.
even
Why do
notice
you
that.
have those? Why do you have
I look like I
those
ride
in your
horses.
freezer?
Dead on.
They really always be having that fucking smile. It's like,
Talking about the horse girls.
It's like having
girl.
a second lip in their mouth.
Why's your gum so
you're
long?
definitely a Disney adult.
No, my girlfriend makes dentures and she just gave them to me, so I'll sit there and I'll be like they're right.
Are
They're
those
by
like
my.
$3,000?
Not the answer I was expecting for why you have
Yeah,
this
really.
at all.
Like,
I
I'll
was
be-
expecting like a Halloween costume, but no, these are just real dentures.
I'll just be playing like games and I'll just find them and I'll just sit there for like an hour. Like
Are you sure she's not lying to you and she actually works in a morgue?
that would make it better.
stole them out of some old guy's
Yeah.
mouth.
See, I don't like fake. I like real. That
Yeah,
sounds
that's-
like.
That's how I feel
sounds
about
like-
boobs.
That's fair enough.
That's
I
how I feel about lead paint.
Yeah, this paint sucks.
it always comes back to lead paint.
Yeah.
Can all be traced back to lead paint. Speaking of having adult money, kind of on the same topic, I guess. But back in the day, I was super into like Mario, and I would never.
Back in the day.
Well, I'm still into it.
Last week when we were late
Yeah.
for recording to watch the trailer for Mario movie.
Yeah.
I was-
Yeah,
I
this
was
was
late last
so
week.
this was so old soup, but go ahead, yeah.
Well, I used to really want Mario toys as a kid because I was never into like Superman or Batman or anything like that. And I bought this like bundle off of eBay. Well, my fucking parents bought it for me, but it was like from China, and it was like these I'm pretty sure they were off-brand toys, and they were painted with lead paint. And I would just play with them. And dude, I remember it took forever for the package to get to my house because like back in the day there was no fucking Prime or anything like that. So I had to wait like 2 months, and I opened this package, and it would just the smell hit me immediately. It just smelled like a fucking volcano of plastic. It's like
The smell of cancer and tumorous cysts and
just immediate like negative 10
Chinese
years.
plastic into the
Just
nostril.
means
baby.
you're living. You're living.
Yeah.
I used to collect
Yeah.
Pokemon cards. That's about it.
I mean,
Nice.
that kind of
Okay,
hard.
with the wall of Furbies behind you.
Yeah.
That's all you collect.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Well, they were-
Nothing
Are any of
else.
those? Are any of those Furbies like rare? or
Yeah, I actually have
Really?
one up there. They had back in the they don't touch them. There's one up there. It's a prototype, so it was the only one made, but it was never produced.
What do
Oh.
they,
Yeah.
How do they like prototype a Furby? Isn't it just kind of a guy with fur?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, what's the prototype? Like, what do they? What are they?
Do you not know
prototyping?
what the
do
word
they?
prototype means?
No, I get it, but what do they like? What do they? Well, prototype insinuates that it's like a new variation of
Yeah,
something.
what are they testing?
What
So-
do they change? That's
Well,
what I'm
basically,
saying.
I think like back. I was gonna say back in the day, but y'all.
They added a dick and balls, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't want to give this to kids."
Well,
Maybe we shouldn't put a big black cock on it.
yeah, that one has a penis. But they used to do like toy fairs, and they would bring like a prototype to show everybody. But I guess they kind of discontinued this old style of Furby. But one guy had all the prototypes, and I got my hands on that one. So
Oh, okay.
It's like eBay or something.
well, I'm in some Facebook Furby groups.
Oh, hell yeah. This dude's hard as
Over
fuck.
McNasty.
When people see me in the streets and go, "There's that Furby guy."
Yeah, they'll go, "Hey, that's the guy from TikTok." Now you go, "No, that's a Furby guy from Facebook group."
It's the Furby King.
Furby kid. It's the god of Furbies right there.
Motherfucking Furby.
They get
Don't
down on their
look in his
knees.
direction.
And
Yeah, fucking down to you. God, that's
I want to
funny.
be honest. I feel like I don't even remember what a Furby looks like.
you want me
Are
to
they
get
the little,
one?
like little gremlin guys?
Looks like
Yeah,
I have a gremlin one. They had a gremlin one right there. You can't see it, it's blurry.
I used to have a couple Furbies
Oh
when I
yeah,
was
I
younger.
remember
used to
these
like those.
guys. You used to like if you poked them, their like little legs would start tweaking out.
Mine would say, "Stop fucking touching me."
I used to try and like rip the eyelids off of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
'cause they
eye-
blink. Yeah, they were
yeah, they have
blinking.
eyelashes
How
as well.
dare
You
they.
could like pluck them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to try and shove them in my grandma.
What part of the grandma?
All
Just
of them.
anywhere.
Under the
Anywhere?
tit.
D, all the
I used to
above.
try and put it in her chest like that one scene from Indiana Jones where he like rips the heart out.
I used to practice kissing with mine.
Did it
Used
help?
I'm still pretty bad at it.
Need more Furbies to practice on.
I got too many. They all.
The problem is they're all in the boxes. You can't really get like lip to lip with them, you know?
Yeah, true.
If they even have lips.
Yeah, and if you make out with them, it
beaks.
devalues them too.
I don't even know what a Furby is. Is it a bird or is it like a mammal or
I
something?
don't know.
I think
Yeah,
it's just a little
fur.
guy. You
Just a
yeah,
fang.
little guy. Yeah,
It's
do
a
you like
Furby.
you don't know any like Furby lore? You just collect them. You don't know.
Yeah. I just considered them like ancient relics that like ward off evil spirits and stuff.
It's like the first man.
It's like a dodo bird, kind of.
Yeah. Y'all know what I didn't realize? Dodo birds went extinct, I think, in like the 1600s.
Was it that?
I
thought
think
it was
so.
later than that.
Yeah,
I thought it was like
45 million years ago or something.
No.
I thought it was like more recent than 1600s.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Well, I would take your word over mine for this. I'll take your. You have a Furby collection. Your word
No.
over ours.
It's
every
just,
day.
guys,
Your word
relax.
over any
He's the
topic ever.
bird expert.
Just don't argue me. I got Furbies.
It almost sounded like you said I have herpes.
I did
hear
that
too.
I got
Argue
it.
with me. I have herpes.
taking that
I'll
out of
fucking kiss
context.
you right now.
I got it
he's
from
got
the
my
Furbies.
We have a Twitter that takes some of our clips from our podcast.
Oh
and it's
god.
called-
Oh god.
Go down. Go down. Can you go
Hold
down?
on.
Can you go down? Down.
How did that happen?
Did you do that?
Why not?
Yeah, right there. Right there.
Hold on. Let me.
How y'all do that?
Hold on.
Oh,
I'll be
are
with you
y'all
in
on
a moment.
Streamlabs making yourself bigger?
I'll be with you.
He's just changing the aspect ratio.
I didn't. No, I didn't change the aspect ratio.
Oh,
I didn't
Hezbollah.
change the aspect. I can do that.
Hey, yo, what up?
What button is that again, Blark?
I just be doing this shit. Should I just do the whole podcast like this? Is this distracting whatsoever?
Yes.
You should You should do that on one podcast, but you just don't even mention it the whole
Don't
podcast.
acknowledge it whatsoever. My favorite is when I turn my head.
I look like a fucking professor that doesn't know how to work a Zoom meeting.
Can you hear me?
How does this thing work again? Hey, can you guys hear me?
All right, hold on. I'll fix myself. Carry on.
How did you
with the
get your
conversation.
beard white?
There it is. There's that pecker.
So there's this thing called sperm.
Yeah.
I have broken this so far.
Yeah,
What
you're
it
just
should have
gone
been.
now.
Oh, hello.
Oh, such beautiful eyes.
Do you have green eyes? I don't think I ever realized
know.
that.
You know what I didn't notice? I
a
think
little bit.
I think I might have two different colored eyes, like slightly.
Really? I have a cousin who's like that. Like, it's very obvious he has like one brown eye, one blue eye.
Well, mine.
Badass.
People have asked me in my comments on my TikTok saying like, "Do you have two different color eyes?" And I'll look, and one looks kind of like a greener hazel, and then the other one looks darker. I don't know. Might just
I mean,
be
that's
colorblind.
I think
possible.
that's a sign of being gay. Very good.
Wait, which eye's the different color though? That's what. Makes
Oh,
Yeah, that's
true.
what matters. It's like the
Yeah, is
ear
it the left or
piercing.
right eye?
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't. I don't know.
Did you
The-
say which eye is the different color?
So
Yeah.
you look
Yeah.
stretched as fuck.
Huh?
You're you look very zoomed in and stretched.
I don't know how to work this Zoom call.
You look funky. You look like you gained about 50 pounds.
I look funky?
Yeah, you look funky
Yeah.
as
You
fuck
look extra
now.
It's amazing you can still play through the arthritis.
Yeah.
I'm so
I
proud.
don't think I've ever seen somebody with arthritis move their fingers that fast.
You've never seen someone this funky. All right, I'm done.
I mean, he's not wrong though.
That is so uncomfortable with like no music or anything
huh?
playing.
How y'all
You just hear,
doing?
like,
Oh
you
my
can just hear
God,
like
dude.
leather chair noises.
Oh, I
have
the
a-
dog.
I think
I still got my
yeah, I
dog on
saw
my
this-
dick.
Yeah, I have this guy still.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't we
a
do
little
that on
bit
our
of
very first
Back it up.
cam
face cam
podcast?
podcast, yeah. Fart Pikachu. Yeah, I think so. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the
Whoa!
fucking
What the fuck?
All I can do is just turn mine off.
yeah.
Everything like,
Wow, that's so
Oh.
sick, man. Wow.
yeah, that'd probably make a podcast a lot better, honestly.
I feel like I'm gonna break something if I click a button, so I'm not messing with that.
Yeah, you gotta be like confident with setting that kind of shit
Not
up.
like
and I
Joe
just-
Biden.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the vocalist from Rise Against. He's got two like completely different colored eyes. Like he's got like, you know how huskies always have like one brown, one blue.
Yeah.
It's like that.
You know what I
Fuck a
hate?
husky.
Noise. What?
What were you saying?
I heard something about a husky
What is
fucking.
happening?
I don't know.
No, it's-
Now he's doing
Lord
snare
knows.
drums.
That was
Only the Lord
Yeah,
knows. We should ask
ask
the
him.
Lord.
Ask him.
Can
we have Goons prayer time?
Lord.
We should do Goons prayer mats as merch.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I think
We
those
should just
would be a
sell
real
Metallica merch as
seller.
our own. Completely
down.
unedited.
The band from
I'm
Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, Soup, you look
Oh
like
my
a
God.
Florida old person now. Look at that sunburn.
like an old
that
tomato.
whiskey sunburn.
I don't know how to work this thing.
For the audio viewers, Soup is now red.
I am old
And
and
old.
red.
Yeah.
You look
He
like
is
my
old and
grandpa.
red.
I always wonder what the audio listeners do when they hear these kind of like
Oh.
bits, because we're just
Drive their car into a post.
Just in case y'all forgot, both my grandpas are still dead.
Oh yeah, you
Thank
did
for
tell us that
reminding me.
before the
For a
podcast
second, I
started.
was
Oh,
thinking
Yeah.
I was
alive.
I was worried they were alive.
Yeah,
I was
no,
about
they're
to
still
ask
dead.
if you could bring them on next week as a guest.
yeah. Isn't that delay McNasty?
Hell no.
Lord, both your grandpas are dead.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be if I ever have a Wikipedia page. Just the only thing is grandpas are dead.
You should just make a TikTok like tomorrow or later today.
Hey guys, my
And all
grandpa's
it is-
died.
You just look in the camera and go, both of my grandparents are dead. Okay, goodbye.
Don't
It's
even
not
say
even funny at all.
Just
No, do
We
that,
should
but
all
with like,
do that. All of us upload a clip to our own individual channels and stuff. And
Yeah.
like, both of our grandparents are dead. And that's just the whole video.
you have to do it though, when you do it. Like,
it's a
Just
trade.
a
have to
raid
hike your-
sponsor.
you have to hike your shirt up above your belly and pick your belly button while
Yeah.
you're saying that. Both my grandparents are
My
dead.
grandpa not the living anymore.
You just
My
gotta
grandpa's
eat a cold
dead.
cut off your stomach. Just shirt
Yeah.
off, have a bunch of cold cuts
Keep
on your
'em
stomach,
coming.
and just eat a salami off.
Yeah.
after saying both your grandparents have passed away.
This
Fried
is the meat of
chicken.
my grandpa.
I have an urn in my pantry, and it's got Nesquik in it. It's not a joke. I really do.
Are those next to the dentures or?
That was Grandpa in there at some point, but
Dude,
you used him,
You
or
should
what was
totally
the?
put a pair of dentures in the Nesquik, so it's like
Yeah, that's.
Somebody pours it out, teeth come out, and the whole mouth comes out.
I feel like I have to write that idea down because I'm gonna forget.
That reminds me of that one South Park
TikTok
episode where they
with the
accidentally drink Kenny.
What? You can drink a guy?
Yeah, doesn't he get like
Yeah.
possessed by a spirit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that would be a sick TikTok. Do that like voice where it's like cleaning out my grandpa's old urn, and you just like dump it out and the pair of
Look what I found.
They didn't get him all.
Still tastes like him too.
Throw like a glass eye in there or something too.
Fingernails.
Wild
Y'all know what I said?
fingernail.
I want to make like we went camping and I did like a whole camping vlog, and in there and I'm dead ass serious. I want to like keep my toenails and fingernails and make sunglasses with them, like in resin, like resin clear sunglasses, but my fingernails are in them.
Oh.
That's a genius.
Yeah, it's still probably
about
really
that
good.
one?
That is some
Jeez.
serial
You
killer
should
shit.
do that for like a few
Yeah.
years and then sell it as merchandise.
Yeah,
You should do that, but with other people's teeth, like your victims.
my victims.
I don't know if you could see through teeth too well.
Do that with Furby beaks.
The skin
It's
of
like
my
there'd be some
Furbies.
lawsuit.
Yeah.
Furby beaks,
Absolutely.
sunglasses.
I feel like the fingernails deserve more of a lawsuit than the Furbies.
Yeah.
At least that's
Yeah.
a synthetic
I
product.
mean, if you were like Amaranth or something, you could probably sell that product, make
Probably
millions.
I would.
Oh,
I would.
100%.
I would wear them
you'd
everywhere.
probably have to
I
do
go.
like toenails. You'd probably have to make it like even more weird.
Yeah.
Just-
Oh no, I want
Those.
both. What
oh,
am
you want a little
Yeah.
bit of both. Mm-hmm. Okay,
scrape
all
some-
right, that's
Scrape
Any
some
kind of nail.
booger in there.
any nail.
Earwax.
And then you have to just like fart on the glasses. And then
Take
it's an
nail
extra brand.
donations. Have your fans start mailing in nails.
Oh,
Ah, yeah, I'm only.
I wonder if you
comfortable
can
with my
buy
own.
like
Weekly nail
fake.
mail.
I wonder if you can buy like a bag of fake nails.
I went to the
fake
gym.
fingernails.
I went to the gym and somebody like ripped their nail off and just set it on the machine and just left it there.
They're holding their spawn. That's like when you leave your towel.
Did
on
you
it.
not see my nail there?
I'm mid-set, bro. Fuck off.
I was doing a superset, bro. I
shit,
didn't
my
have a
bad.
towel. Sorry. I had to-
Could have left anything there.
just no water, nothing. Just fucking.
Just
God, I love the. Oh, go ahead.
I was like, just let me pull up my tooth to mark my spot.
Put the dentures there. I love.
Take a big dump in your hand and just set it in a cup holder.
Smear.
I love the sweaty man stain where you could see the legs and then like a small imprint of where his like
Of their-
taint was laying on the seat,
I love
man.
that.
I have never seen
And
that.
then they
That
do
is,
not wipe down their seat. They just like, yep, done
No,
here.
that's
Just
a,
walk up.
pride. That's a stain
That's when I
of
start
pride.
licking.
When you get up after like I don't know any sort of machine sitting and you see your nutsack perfectly imprinted on the leather of the seat and sweat.
Yeah,
you're like,
baby.
I'm working hard today.
That man's
that's a power
hypertrophy
move.
has been
That's when you
activated
take
in the
a photo
muscles.
and walk away.
No, that's when you leave it there for the next person and wink at them when they look at it in confusion.
Yeah.
I think that's
said-
my nuts you're looking at.
Try to make
could
your
be
own
you.
right beside it.
Add to the nut sweat, brother.
It's like a little taint angel in the snow.
Oh, dude, my cousin,
like a singer.
my
little
cousin,
swamp angel.
he used
go
to
ahead.
work at this YMCA, and I would like work out with him after he got off work. But I was like a senior in high school, and I would just go hang out there. I'd play this game called RuneScape while he worked. Yeah,
I knew it
We
was
still
coming.
play that. Me and you,
Hell,
when they were
yeah,
living.
I'm
Really?
playing it right now.
Are you?
I'm fishing monkfish during this
oh, there you
podcast.
go, yeah. But I
go
like
ahead.
I go on and off. Like I've got an Iron Man on there. I haven't touched in a while, but anyway.
I'm fucking with an Iron Man right now. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
can
But-
visually see Dude getting a boner right now.
I would.
as you speak.
I'd be sitting there working on my prayer or something, and then
Yeah.
like I'd go down to like the
I
locker
have a
room.
prayer.
I've prayed once.
I'd go to the locker room and it'd be all foggy, and all of a sudden you see like a silhouette coming out the fog, and it'd be like naked old men with their ding dongs flopping in the wind.
Oh, yeah.
It's always
I-
old guys too.
I felt like such
That's
a
why I love the
sinner
gym.
down there.
You get past the age of giving a fuck. I bet Soup does that. Soup
yeah.
looks like the type.
Yeah, do it. Show us.
Fog, pecker swinging.
My-
Have anything that looks like fog on OBS?
Probably. That's not fun.
I think the worst.
I think that was planned.
I think the worst experience I had with like naked old dudes in the gym wasn't even that bad. It was just fucking hilarious. So like when you walk into the actual change room, the showers are on the left and the urinals are on the right, and then like next to the urinals is a sink and mirrors and stuff. And I don't know if this dude like dropped something or whatever, but you could tell he was an old guy. He was foggy, but he bent over to pick it up, and his ass just like kind of pressed against the glass, and you could just see like a perfectly unsmudged old man ass. The rest was foggy. It almost looked like he just stuck it through like a wall glory hole, but it was just his ass. And like luckily,
going to the gym.
Just leaves behind hairs on the glass.
I mean, luckily like his hole was still fogged up. It was just the butt cheeks. He didn't get enough pressure on it. It was just like a gentle caress of the glass. But I was just peed, was washing my hands, and like, man, that is an entire.
What would you
old
do if you
man
saw
ass.
that and then you just saw like, boom, just a big old diarrhea explosion goes up and down?
I don't even know what I'd do. You know what? I'd say at least he's in the shower and then carry on with my day.
Have you ever shit in the shower?
No, never.
You stomp it down, you get a little turd waffle?
Yeah, I know I have.
A waffle stomp.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
No, I've never done that.
It's a
unfortunately.
You gotta save water.
I'll try
if you're
anything
going-
once.
Absolutely.
Because you know, like, you always need to shit, like, after you get out of the shower. You might as well just do it while you're there. Did you just upload?
No.
Okay.
Why'd you have to put that up to your mic?
Can hear it. His hearing's going.
Hey, what
His
was
hearing's
that
going.
thing?
Had to get it closer.
What is that?
Henry, tell me what this noise is. What is this
I got a
noise?
virus on my iPad.
Just your phone?
I know the other guys didn't too much, but did you play sports growing up, McNasty?
Me, I played basketball.
Yeah. Do you have any goofy ass like locker room stories? Like any fuck shit happen?
I don't think so. I went to a small school, so like I didn't.
Okay,
Yeah, I graduated with like 30 people.
that's fair.
Damn.
Oh wow, that's
Graduated?
fucking tiny.
That's like one
Wait.
class worth of
Was
people
that
here.
like? Was there like 1,000 people your age? Just like not a lot of them graduated, or was there? Like,
Yeah, they're
only
all
30 in the
stupid.
country?
Well, it's
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're
They were all
not.
down by the bayou eating some
We didn't get learned much over here.
Fair enough.
See, I can't do like y'all's monkey pictures. I can just do like this.
Oh! You got that real
better.
3D
Dude, he
Furby.
shits all over my floor sometimes.
Really?
Throw him against the wall as hard as you can.
Considered
Kill him in
turning
cold
into
blood.
A stir fry.
Take him right now, rip him half on the podcast.
Long way.
Take a
Throw them
shit
long
and
way.
wipe your ass with his
You
foot.
know how many views I get?
We'd be so famous, we'd be in jail.
Yeah, D-leg,
Shit in his
D-leg your
litter box.
cat
Show 'em
live.
how it feels.
Eat leg.
Just hold him down and shit on him.
Look that shit out like you taking the stem out of an apple.
Yeah, shit on his back for once.
I thought
Shit in
about.
his little belly.
I'm gonna do it one day. I just haven't. I want to like find a friend that has a litter box and when they're gone, just take a big shit inside of their litter box.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there's something wrong with your cat, man. Look at what it left.
Why has it got corn in it? Shit.
You got some G-subs. Look what it did.
Oh,
Goons.
speaking of
Code Goon.
code goons for G-Subs time.
Girl.
Use
I,
code goons.
Look at my physics teacher, man. I'm about
Use
to
code
fail.
Bureau. Use code Bureau for
That
Google.
litter
G-Subs
box
is
story.
keeping the old guy alive. That's
That
it.
litter box thing reminded me of a Reddit post I saw the other day. Of apparently some dude was at his buddy's house, and he was gonna like shit in his cat's litter box, like jokingly, as you know he'd do a little trolling, and his buddy went in there and was really confused and was like, "Dude, you shit in the litter box?" He's like, "No, that must have been your cat, man. You should probably take him to the vet or something." It's like, "Yeah, dude, I don't have my cat anymore. I put him down like 2 days ago, so that had to offend you." There's just like a whole story. He's like, just saying he like didn't want to go back to his friend's house because he's so embarrassed that like number one, he didn't know that he had to put his cat down. And number two, he just like salt in the wound by shitting in its fucking litter box that he hasn't had a chance to put away yet. Like
That was its last shit from heaven, I swear.
it's the
That's
most
when you
BM
delete
thing.
and block that friend
Yeah.
and never talk to him again.
Yeah, or
I
just
would just
buy him his
admit
own
to it.
litter box. Yeah, buy him his own litter box, and then you know that can be your litter box from now on, buddy. The cat's gone. That's all you.
Why do we need
enjoy.
toilets? Why don't we just have a big litter box in everyone's home? The litter
We
box.
don't.
You would have to clean it.
Not everybody
No.
has a toilet here.
What?
What, you live in India?
We don't have toilets in Louisiana, boy.
I just.
Just shit in the bayou.
I don't know where y'all live, dude. I love being out in the middle of nowhere, just pissing outside, shitting outside, wiping your
Dude, I
ass
live in the
with
middle of
weed.
a city and I still do that.
Oh, do you?
He
I lived-
did that
look-
on a school. That is lore.
It's a
Shit
matter
on
of giving
school.
fucks or not.
I lived in an apartment complex a couple of years ago, and it was night, and we were on the second story. I just pissed off there and peed in the bushes. Like I knew nobody was watching.
Dude, it's so nice when you don't have to like aim. You could just,
Yeah.
just spray that shit everywhere.
hold your
So
Oh, yeah,
hands
the no,
back
the
like
no
that.
hands. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just chilling.
eyes
Yeah,
closed.
I'd be lying if I said I haven't pissed off a balcony downtown Toronto many times while being completely inebriated.
No,
And that's like that's a populous city.
I just wear diapers still.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's
Understandable.
Yeah.
fair enough. I can't
I
really.
pissed in the streets of LA one time.
Oh, nice.
I
you
bet you
homeless?
nobody noticed.
No one noticed.
LA just smells like pee downtown.
I thought I was
True.
gonna get in trouble, but I didn't.
No.
I just did it
No.
like right on the sidewalk. I was like,
Yeah, you just be doing
it's
it.
LA.
What's
don't think
fucked is if
many
you get
people
caught,
care.
you can get pretty like a pretty fucked up punishment for shit like that.
Yeah,
There have been people who've done that and they have to register as a sex offender.
that's why you don't get caught. That's why you run from the cops after you piss outside.
All the willies
just
out, still peeing.
And
still
then you spend the
running.
next year in jail because you evaded the police.
They go to arrest you,
pissing.
just turn around and start peeing at them.
Yeah,
Yeah, then you spend the next 10 years in prison because you assaulted a police officer.
I don't, is pee assault? I feel like pee would be like.
I mean,
salty.
if you walked up to a police officer and just started pissing all over him, they
I feel
probably
like
get
that'd
you
be
on
like
assault.
bioterrorism more than like.
Okay, so you spend the next 100 years in prison for bioterrorism.
Would it
I've
be
got
worse
herpes.
to-
Back up.
Would it be worse to fling shit on a cop or piss on a cop?
Well, the
Shit.
thing is like, unless I misunderstood the actual definition of assault, but I looked up recently, like assault, you don't even actually have to technically hit them. It can just make them like if you throw something at somebody and it misses, but they see it coming, like that can still be considered assault.
You were
because,
saying
you know, like,
assault, and I thought you were saying assault, like
no,
assault.
I'm a Canadian. I don't know
Oh,
if that
singular
affects my
assault.
Yeah.
accent. But yeah, so if you throw shit at the back of somebody's head while they're completely unaware, I don't think it would be assault. I'm pretty sure it'd be battery, which I think might be worse. But you know,
What if you threw
they-
a shit with a
there's half a
battery in
chance.
it?
Brady
gone.
needs to be in prison.
Yeah, he's done lots of assault. He's thrown balls at people.
That's right.
Yep.
That's so
You tell him, Sue. You tell him,
That's
buddy.
so dumb.
Yeah.
Can I
Kill
get an
yourself.
EHE, Mr. Old Soup? Thank you.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
needed.
That's
wish
much
you
more
wouldn't have done
appropriate in that attire.
Makes me miss my
Sounds-
dead grandpas.
You got dead grandpas?
I
Yeah.
can be a grandpappy.
You want to come over?
Soup, do you have like a whiteboard of ideas written down of like what you're gonna do for the next podcast? Who you're
No.
gonna be? You just be thinking of it Wednesday morning when you wake up.
I was wondering if you were ever going to go back to dressing up because you have just been like normal for the past
He
like
dressed up
6 or
last
7
time.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, I wasn't
literally
here,
a peasant
motherfucker. I literally
Oh,
edited
maybe
that
you should wake
podcast. I
up.
know that.
I've
I was
got
a Shrek NPC last time.
You were that, yeah.
Yeah, you look like a villager. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a whole tub over here full of animal costumes.
Oh, I
you
did
were
not
gonna
think
say
that was going to end in
cocks.
costumes.
I got a whole thing over here full of dead animals.
I'm
That's
all-
skin.
Animal corpses.
It smells so fucking
Got
bad.
the skin
but,
of somebody's face over
You
here.
have like the nicest gaming setup, but then just a bucket of dead cats just in the corner for no reason.
You come in here on the side that y'all can't see is like taxidermied cats.
Every neighborhood dog you could find.
Looks amazing, but smells like shit.
Well,
I
It's
always
like a
like when
model that
people-
doesn't shower.
I was like when people come on the podcast and their setups are so much nicer than like any of ours, like all of ours combined. Like Dew is literally in a closet. Mine
Yeah.
is just a
sir.
room with a cock in it. Soup is in a literal garage. McNasty has a little bit of work put into his. His looks pretty nice.
I
And
just
then-
feel like you take away the Furbies, I ain't got
and then
nothing.
your McNasty looks good. I like it. I mean, you got some stuff on the walls. You got a little cat bed. You got a
Yeah.
Furby collection that could be anything else. You got the nice lights, the soundproofing.
Yeah?
We just got nothing out here.
I just
in garage.
You were in a garage. There's usually a Ford Raptor in the back of Soup's shot. That's about it.
I'm gonna get like
Oh yeah, where's your truck at?
get my truck.
Truck has been eaten.
It's been going for a
I'm
while.
gonna get my Toyota Corolla and park it in the back.
Yeah, go park it in the house.
I left my truck in neutral, and I don't know where it went. It probably killed me. It'll be right.
It's just on a rampage. You ever seen that movie
I-
Tire? That horror movie?
yeah.
You mean
yeah.
Rubber?
Rubber.
Oh, Rubber. Yeah, not
Yeah.
Tire.
Tire. The movie Tire.
Sequel.
Tire rated R.
Tire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
about
almost
silly
did
movie.
that. I left my my manual car in neutral, and I didn't put the parking brake on. And I got out and I was talking to my girlfriend and it just started slowly rolling backwards. And I locked the car already, so I panicked like crazy. And luckily I still had the roof down, so I like jumped in over just over the door, but then the alarm started going off and it like made it was just hectic. The car's rolling back, the fucking alarm's going off. I couldn't grab the key out of it. I was panicking so bad. But luckily it did roll onto the street, but there was like nobody coming or anything. So it was okay, but yeah, that wasn't fun. That was a very scary
awesome.
situation. It wasn't awesome. It was horrifying. That was I could have killed somebody. If there was like a little dog walking,
Sick.
behind, he would have been dead.
Oh,
It would
hell
have just been a
yeah.
little pancake. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
pretty wicked.
So fucking ill.
Metal as fuck.
Murdering an animal is ill.
My phone does not recognize my face.
That's actually pretty funny, honestly.
I can't imagine why.
I don't know why that's
Wait.
so funny.
I wonder if you had like an iPhone and then you do facial recognition, but then you go into a coma for like 5 years. And you come out and you look older and have a beard and stuff. I wonder if it would like still recognize you.
You could just shave your beard.
Would your
Well-
beard still grow if you were in a coma?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
It doesn't shut
they,
off.
I mean, they usually take care of you in a coma. They don't just let your body run wild.
What's the longest coma that somebody's ever been in?
I don't know. Let's find out.
655 trillion
Not long enough.
seconds.
Well,
We still don't
isn't
know if those fuckers in the pyramids are gonna wake up one day.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you ever seen The Mummy?
Isn't Walt Disney frozen? Walt Disney
Disney.
frozen?
What didn't he?
Yeah, his head is frozen.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
so morbid.
The longest coma ever to wake up is Annie Shapiro. Is that Ben Shapiro's wife?
She did it to herself.
Yeah.
She couldn't stand to hear about the facts and knowledge anymore.
She put herself in a cryogenic chamber.
She was in a coma for 29 years. Bro,
God.
put me down.
Damn.
Do you come out of something like that with some brain damage?
You have
Absolutely.
to, right?
There's no way.
Dude, she's like the Winter Soldier in this bitch. She probably came out still thinking she could say the N-word
She
in the
just-
streets or something.
Yeah, I love that, like, if it was lore, you just have, like, Captain America just, like, about to punch a bitch in the face for talking at the dinner table without permission.
Right.
I was about to say she pulls out Wolverine claws, but then you come out with that. And I was like,
Same thing.
Yeah, you're on the Goons podcast. You gotta be
See?
prepared for some fucked
She
up
comes
shit.
out and she's like, "Oh, I don't have to cook dinner tonight." Like she's
You've been liberated? Whoa.
she immediately
Yes.
goes for a vacuum. They're like, "Whoa, relax."
Yeah, you don't have to do that. I gotta
Only if you want to.
Liberated.
Yeah, only if you want a vacuum.
Yeah.
Man, the good old days.
grow your armpit hair out and fucking dye your hair blue. Fuck it.
Hey,
man.
right on.
Hey,
Why
man,
not?
brother.
Yeah,
Don't call me
there's your
brother.
answer. 29 years is the longest
You're
coma.
50 years older than me. Don't call me brother.
Call me Sonny.
Amen, Sonny. Young,
Sonny.
young whippersnapper.
That's the word I was thinking of too. I love the word
Going to
whippersnapper.
the shindig tonight. It's gonna be groovy.
My grandpa talked like that. I'd put him in a home and never ever
Is-
speak to him again.
It's weird thinking that your grandmas and grandpas had sex, man. That's weird.
Oh yeah, the fact that my grandpa probably went to
kinda
town
hot.
on my grandma's little asshole, just fucking pounded that shit,
Yep.
just
Ugh.
deep in there,
Lucky.
all up in them guts.
Enough.
Oh no, just when they're older, just take these
Nah, the
bad
teeth
boys
come out for the blowjob.
Well, just a quick little gummer for grandpa.
Yeah.
That should be a charity.
I don't
We
think
should
that they
start a
were
charity.
75 when they birthed my mother.
No,
so.
no. Just, we're talking about
Blows
now.
me in gum.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know for a fact my grandparents on my mom's side do not do that.
What? Give each other gummers?
You don't
Yeah.
know that for a fact.
Why? Have you asked them
There's
if they fuck?
no way you can know that for
Dude,
sure.
my grandma is ABITC motherfucking H, dude. I tell you what.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling us that your grandma's like straight fucking Karen activities.
Dude, she came over to the house the other day unannounced, and
the hell you doing here, Grandma?
I was working on a video, and I was like, I need to fucking finish this video because I just wanted to get it out. And she was like, she ended up like coming back in my room with my grandpa, and she was like, you know,
started
it's very
fucking.
obvious he doesn't fucking care about us. Let's just leave. And she got fucking mad and left because I was working.
Yeah, you're right, Grandma. See you later.
Yeah, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Yeah,
my,
she just,
Honestly, McNasty, that sounds like you were being the bitch. She probably had like a pan of fresh baked cookies for you and everything.
no, she didn't.
Like, get the fuck out of here!
She probably had her
I'm
tits
editing
out,
funny
ready to
moments,
breastfeed.
Grandma.
Yeah, my grandpa shows up to my house unannounced sometimes, and I just quietly lock the door when I see him walking up to it.
He's all confused outside.
Set up a tripwire.
Wanders around the yard for like an hour.
I put a claymore when my grandpa's walking up to my home.
Mine are both
I just
still
don't understand
dead.
why they do that. Just say, "Hey, I'm coming over." Like, okay.
Yeah, I
That
don't know.
sounds
I
like
think
a-
that's an old people thing. Because, like, well, even think about it. Like, when we were kids and you wanted to hang out with your friend, you didn't call them first. You just show up to their fucking house and you're like, what up, Big G? We're hanging out. You know, I feel like grandparents, because they're old and stupid and, you know, have to wear diapers, they're like, oh, just show up.
Dude,
Well,
Fucking mosey on over.
I think about my grandma too. She's very entitled. Like she thinks that she can just do whatever the fuck she wants.
Gen Z,
Okay.
man, I swear to God.
Yeah.
my grandma.
Gen Z grandma.
My grandma was a college English professor. One time she got drunk off wine and fell off her bed and broke her foot because she wanted to change a light bulb, and she had to stay with us. And she got like a medical bed in our living room, and a little fucking toilet beside there. I'd be playing RuneScape. Shout out to RuneScape. And
Yeah, baby.
I'd hear her get on that toilet, and I'm like, what the hell is she doing?
Taking violent
And
shits
she-
behind you.
She had no shame. She'd be sharking while I'm playing. I'm catching sharks.
how
She's
I
over there
would be
catching
when I'm
sharks.
That's great.
Oh,
That's
Nice.
Good to honest living right there.
the immersion.
I love that old people just do not care about anything.
Oh, she'll
anymore.
let him rip, dude.
My grandpa, he's so okay. He asked me to come help him with shit with the internet, and he knew I'd tested on his iPad, so he knew I'd be going on the iPad. He was aware that he'd be handing me this iPad. Had time to prepare ahead of time, set it up days before for me to come over. I come over, open his iPad, first thing, porn.
Nice.
Porn.
What kind? What
Immediately.
kind? What was he watching?
What genre?
I just hit the home button and I said, what the fuck? Internet, right? And I just glazed over it. But the fact that he knew I was coming, it means either he saw it there and was like, yeah, hey, whatever, I don't care. Or he jacked his little dick off right before I got there. I don't know which one's worse.
Just how'd they get there? That's that virus. That must have
It's
a virus.
bro. I don't know. It's shit
you see
weird.
the porn and you look over at him after you look at it, and he's just like staring at you like,
He's beating off.
Yeah.
It's
It's a good video, Sonny.
It's like grandson porn in the title,
I
and he
didn't
just
know how
winks.
to send you a link to it, so I had to tell you to come over.
He actually wanted you over just to watch it with him.
You know.
Well, they asked me if I was watching porn alone, and I said, "Let me get my grandson."
Your story, Blarg, like unlocked a memory for me when I used to work in IT, and I remember there was this middle-aged guy that brought in his laptop, and he got one of those viruses. I think I've talked about this before, where the virus, like it just like when you log in, it just completely covers the screen, like you can't click out of it.
Yeah.
Well, when I got through that virus, I like went to his browser because I needed to like search shit up, like to like the software, like the fucking antivirus software, or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was porn. Like the first thing I opened was porn, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna help this guy. So like I completely like fixed his laptop for him, got rid of all the viruses, and I put like ad blocker on his Google Chrome so we can get ads. And then I wrote down X videos, Pornhub, and YouPorn. I was like, hey, like I'm a guy too. Like we both have these. We both do this. I just want to hand you this because. Like, I want you to use safe websites. Gave him like a post-it note.
Gave him recommendations.
He got home and his wife just sees that on his laptop. It's like, what the fuck happened there?
You probably broke up a marriage.
Yeah, I told
You
my
ruined
boss
20
about it
good
too. And he got
years.
kind of mad because, like, I guess people could you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to just do that to
Yeah,
customers.
like recommend porn to customers.
Yeah.
Ruin this
Try
man's
browsers,
libido.
good sir.
Yeah, may I recommend the finest websites for you? Like, hand them like you're pouring wine or something.
You know what?
Go ahead.
We're wanting to have like I just got in this house in June, and I'm trying to work on my backyard, and I want to get like a pergola out there with nice lights. And I said the first thing we're doing when I have outdoor stuff is I'm putting a projector out there, and we're gonna have like a formal with cigars and wine and like finger foods, and we're gonna sit outside and smoke and watch Shrek 2.
Yeah.
Shrek 2.
And that's all having adult money, baby,
Exactly.
right there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's why. That's
So there
why
isn't
we
like a
work hard
porn.
for
I
Shrek 2.
thought
There was no
something was
point.
gonna happen. Porn.
Yeah, I thought that was a segue too.
Then we'll
We're
watch
gonna
porn.
watch
You're gonna
ebony
say-
porn in the yard with the boys.
Yeah.
After Shrek 2, we watched porn.
This little thing is Shrek 2 is this little appetizer for what's coming next.
You know, yeah.
Ebony
Make it
porn.
shorter and just watch Shrek porn.
Shrek is love.
You gotta cut into the movie random frames of porn, so your boys
Just
aren't
for like 3
expecting-
seconds.
Bro, you get this copy of Shrek 2 off of Wish like taped over.
the Korean version of some shit.
Just got crudely
So funny.
Shrek.
If you like
Get in
had
me,
a
swamp.
movie, a little like movie night planned with a bunch of friends, and you just like quickly edited in at random points in the movie, just like 1 second quick of like the most fucked porn you can find, and just literally just like gaslight your friends into thinking like I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like those
Literally-
TikToks where it'll be like people cooking and then one frame is just like 2 dudes kissing and then like back to
Yeah.
cooking.
Not just like subliminally message your friends into being horny. Like they wouldn't even know what they just saw. They would just be like at half mast while you're sitting there watching Shrek.
You know somebody's made like a porno with dressed up as Shrek. Say you're gonna watch.
100%.
Say you're gonna watch
100%.
Shrek and turn that on.
I'll find one right now. I
No.
will do a new private window. I will do Shrek.
Don't go in
porn.
private, you pussy.
Shrek porn videos. There is so much. Fiona sucks dick to save swamp. I'm not gonna say that next word.
The story is so good.
What else is there?
Yeah, wasn't there to be
Deal
like,
with the fairy godmother for a bigger cock.
Oh my gosh.
I want to.
I was not expecting it to be like good title. I was thinking just fear on the suck
Holy
Shrek
shit!
cock.
This collab is insane. Princess Fiona getting rammed by Hulk. Oh god, there's audio. McNasty, this is just for you editing. Oh, okay. All right, now I'm done with that.
I want to see Donkey get his big ass cock out in the dragon.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can find that. All right, you do that. I'm gonna see if I can find Shrek dragon porn.
I
That's
had
really
a
what this
guy come
podcast has
over-
devolved to.
I had a guy come over to do
Evolved.
some work around my house,
Evolved.
and he was a veteran, and you know, he was talking about the service or whatever, and he was getting on the topic of like what I guess what like the army or whatever he would like what they would pay for like cosmetically for people, because like stuff's getting real progressive or whatever, and he was like going off about how he doesn't understand why the army or whatever will pay for like a penis tuck or will pay for people to get fake boobs, but why they won't pay for penis enlargement.
Fair point.
We don't have the technology for penis enlargement. We've gone over this.
Yeah.
But he said it was like specifically wrote down in the rules or whatever that they'll pay for people to get fake boobs and a penis tuck, but they won't pay for.
What is a penis tuck?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. I just
Is it
Between
like
your
that
legs.
special ed kid from
Transgender.
Ozark's
I was
I was
penis?
just kind of shaking my head like, yeah,
Just tuck it between your legs.
Tuck's penis.
They just give you a roll of duct tape.
Does it exist?
Your Discord mod wouldn't let me post the dragon from Shrek getting piped.
Oh yeah. You need to tell
D-
your mods to fucking demod mod.
Just DM it to me.
How do you get in that?
You just wanted. I was gonna post it for the whole gang. I was just letting you know that your mods are very anti-Shrek.
How do I let that happen? Try posting it and I'll greenlight it.
Whole gang want to watch Shrek porn tonight.
What is the
Hey, I'll try
virtual
to throw it
sex
in
room?
cancer.
The virtual.
The virtual sex room. What is that?
Yeah, no, I can't do it, dude.
Oh.
Let him post porn, please.
I don't think the auto mod is gonna do that.
Fuck.
Ew,
It's
wait,
like-
maybe this one will work.
It's like Discord. I think it's Discord doing that. Like Discord can detect like weird shit like that.
Like
They
this.
didn't detect me.
Oh!
Ugh.
She got like a bussy jewel.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh, I missed it. I had my
What's it
camera
doing?
down.
This
She
looks
got
like
a
something that
bedazzled
like
it's in cancer.
this looks like some B-roll that like Dragon City would send me for like an ad.
You have to cut the jewel out of the dragon to complete the quest.
Yeah, it's Dragon City and Candy Crush of together.
Huge collab, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, there is so much fucking Shrek porn. It's insane.
Yes, baby.
Can I put
Ugh.
Oh my
You have
god.
to be really short for that view.
So it's Puss in
Boots is like 2 foot tall.
with a big. It's like
Dick and boots.
actual.
more like
It's
it.
actual Puss in Boots, and then a drawn penis.
Cock
on
in
his-
shorts, or like.
Yeah.
Cock out
new
of
name.
shorts.
All right, I've had enough.
We
of
were
short
watching
porn.
something. It was it mentioned like Bigfoot erotica, and it's like real. There's like a whole porno movie where like
He is
a
real.
woman bangs a big guy in a Bigfoot costume. It's really weird.
Huh.
It's really weird.
This is
Not
insane.
weird at all.
I'm having an
Honestly-
awakening.
That's kind of normal compared to what we're like dealing with right now.
Okay.
I'm having an awakening looking at this. I think I'm into dragons right now. I think that's
Stop doing that, dude.
what. Do moving his leg, then everyone thought it was his cock and posted on Twitter.
No, you're not even.
It was my cock.
Yeah.
Oh, Soup's doing the monkey thing again. Ah!
Okay, demonetized.
Yeah.
Demonetized.
I don't know about all that.
Ah! Sweatpants!
Oh God.
Gross.
Do you free ball, dude? Are you a free baller?
Oh yeah. I don't own underwear.
All the time.
Really?
Underwear is pussy
That
shit.
sounded like it was gonna be followed up with something else, and then it
Yeah.
just wasn't.
I don't own underwear.
Yeah, like, you got
You gotta keep
cut
them
off.
on your toes. Use weird inflection.
Yeah.
And you never let them know how you go into your sentence.
Yeah, no,
Okay, I don't like when you
that's
talk like a black girl. I don't know how you want to end yourself.
fair.
I
That
didn't
almost
say it
didn't
like
even
that
make
at
it
all.
over your chair.
I'm a little weak in the knees.
Mountain Dew? Yeah, you're really living up to your name, aren't you?
Dude,
Yeah,
he's
baby.
bulking right now, bro. He's got to get the Mountain Dew.
Yep.
Bulking? Are you supposed to drink
Yeah.
soda when you bulk?
I mean, if you want the carbs
The
before a
incredible
workout, you
bulk.
could do it.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is true, yeah.
I feel like
Soda sometimes is okay, McNasty.
I feel like
It's weird how
bulking
your
is just-
body, like, doesn't process the calories in, like, drinks like it does with food. It's very strange.
I mean, it
bulking's
does,
just
but
an
the problem
excuse
is
to be
people
big.
just drink while also eating, so it's like it's the same amount of
Yes.
calories. A
No
calorie is a calorie.
liquids.
It's just
Liquids
it doesn't
don't
fill you up
the
at all.
same.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, not that exciting.
No.
Yeah. I love Ben jokes. Ever since I discovered Ben, I'm just... All I do was
You know,
walk
that was
around
almost-
going,
I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast, but that was almost the last thing I saw before getting T-boned by a vehicle.
Ben?
Some guy,
Ben?
yeah, some guy ran a fucking. I didn't even see it. I just heard it. I was driving with Smitty, and we were driving out to go meet up with a couple friends, and I don't know why he randomly like had the video open on his Twitter, and it was the one of like, I forget who was asking. I think it was Speed or something asking
Speed, probably, yeah.
asking Ben if he supports
Yeah, Speed.
gay people and BLM, and it was that one. But halfway through, it was like right after I heard the yes, this fucking dude runs a stop sign right in front of us, and like I had to swerve out of the way, like half into a ditch, and then back onto the road. And that yes would have been the last thing I heard before getting T-boned. If I even looked down to see what he was watching. Or like,
Do you think he would have
anything.
died?
I mean, that guy, he ran it pretty fucking quick. He was definitely grooving. I would, if I like looked down to be like, what the fuck are you watching? That probably would have been the last thing I heard before
Yeah.
seeing my, before
And he just ascend to heaven?
before seeing McNasty's grandma and grandpa.
Yeah. Well, no, my grandmas are alive. My grandpas are
Oh,
dead.
grandma's still alive? Okay, your grandpa's. That would've
change
been
Yeah,
last-
both grandpas. Yeah, both
I would've
grandpas.
met
Get it
them.
right, fucker!
I would have done a podcast
dead
with them.
Just
grandpa
like this.
gang.
They're just like this waiting on you. Why
With
are all
arms
people
wide open.
Until the certainty.
My
Wrong days there.
grandpa's petty
McNasty's
shit.
grandpas.
Yeah, they're still dead.
That's it. Yeah, okay, that's good. Thanks for checking in.
What about now?
If they're dead?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're still dead.
Oh.
Deader in hell.
Ain't that a crying shame? All right. Anyone else got anything exciting? You wanna end it there? You wanna keep going?
I need to pee.
What did you guys say about the Goons Cup last podcast?
Don't
Larg
show it.
fully showed it.
Oh,
I
you
did on
fucking
accident.
Dunce.
I told you to censor it. I said, editor, censor this.
Oh.
Who edited it?
Damn.
I didn't do the intense edit like you have done before, so I synced
Intense
up-
edit. You put 3 pixels over a black cup for like 5 frames.
Well, I mean, I made sure that it was in sync.
It's
I cut
out
the
there
first
now,
part,
boys.
cut the end.
It's fake.
Yeah,
It's fake. I photoshopped it. I photoshopped it
yeah.
in
We're
real life.
Goons Cups wide open.
Yeah. Dude, stop wiggling your little wiener at me.
I can't.
Just
It
waving
has a
at
mind of its own.
He's just waving
Right.
at you.
He has to pee. Fair enough.
I can hold it in till I implode if we need to go another 3 hours. I'm fine.
I don't think we
Three?
can do 3 more hours.
Nah,
4 hour
Down to do 3 more
podcast.
hours.
I would rather
That actually
stand a hot
sounds like
girl
hell.
naked.
Yeah, I feel like even recordings we get like an hour and a half, and then we just
Yeah, I remember we
house
did
of the Lord.
one for 2 hours, and that was pretty rough. After
the
about an hour and a
GTA
half, it
heist
was,
we did for like 3.5 hours. That was hell. With Yummy.
Oh,
You were there
yeah.
for that. Were you? Was it? Who was it? Who
yeah,
didn't show up
I
to
was there for that.
So me, you. I think it was a dude that didn't come to those. But they
Yeah.
were hell.
No, two was there.
Nope, I
So
was
soup?
not.
No, I was
were?
gonna say it was soup. I know it was soup for sure.
Wake up!
That's right.
Oh, Grandpa's fast asleep.
Wake up!
Push your makeup. Watch your keys up on the table.
Well, I mean, whenever y'all ended, I gotta go look at Shrek stuff, not dirty stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then we can.
Shrek.
Soup. You want to run the outro so we can look at some Shrek stuff?
You want to go on the podcast and the website and do the thing.
You tell him, buddy. Oh, it's Joe Biden.
You want to
Sorry,
go
King.
on there and you want to like and subscribe and
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
All right, well,
you tell
thanks
him,
for
buddy.
coming on, McNasty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank y'all for having
Thank you
me.
very much
Yeah,
for
this
coming
was
on.
great, bro.
Thank y'all for coming to my
We'll post links
podcast.
to his socials in the description will be all of his stuff. Go check
he's a
it
funny
out.
man.
As you can
Thanks.
tell.
He
by the
picks his belly
podcast.
button a lot.
Thanks.
It's kind of hot. Makes
He
me
does. You want to see Harry Belly? Go to the links in the
The
description.
first 10 subscribers get a free piece of lint.
There you go. You can't say no to that.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
That was the Goons podcast.